What's up, everybody? Welcome to this in-depth comparison of two top-notch GPS dog fence systems, the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence and the SpotOn GPS dog fence. Now, if you're in the hunt for the best wireless containment system for your furry pal, then you are in the right place. Today, I'm going to break down all of their key features, the pricing, the technology, and real-world performance to help you figure out which one of these is the perfect fit for you and your pup. All right, let's kick things off with the unboxing and, of course, my first impressions. Now, with the SpotOn, you got a pretty small box here. Obviously, you get your quick start guide and instructions, the sleek collar itself. You also get a base charging station here, a charger for it, and obviously, you just plug the base station into the charger, and then you can set the SpotOn down in the cradle. Two sets of contact points for the static correction that's on the collar, and you get the little contact point tester there, and you can also use it to screw in and unscrew those contact points. Now, with the PetSafe, obviously you get a lot of the same stuff as far as your start guides, training guides, things of that nature, but you get a big base station right here, and this is your hub, the center of the entire system. I've got mine set up to wall mount here on the wall right next to the sliding glass, and I would highly advise you do that as well. That way you keep the station as close to the outside as possible. That way there's no signal disruption. Obviously, they've got charging points here too. You got one to keep this turned on, and they give you two of these little adapters, USB-A. And you've got the other one, which is a magnetic charger for the collar right here. And that magnetic charger is very similar to the Halo. You just pop it into the back of the collar and it starts charging right up. And you also get an extra set of contact points with your little screw-in adapter thing, just like the SpotOn, and you also get some mounting hardware. So that's the entirety of the unboxing process for these. So you're basically getting everything you need for both of them to go ahead and set up your fences and get the ball rolling. At first glance, the SpotOn collar really gives off that premium vibe. We're talking about $1,000 collar here, while the Guardian keeps it simple, but still packs everything you need. SpotOn's got that high-tech, futuristic look, while the Guardian delivers a more budget-friendly, yet totally functional kit. Now let's talk money. One of the biggest differences between these two collars, these two systems, is the cash you're going to spend on them. The SpotOn GPS dog fence comes in at $999, but they've got 0% financing options starting at just $47.75 a month. You'll also get free U.S. shipping, a 1-year warranty, and a 90-day no-hassle return policy. Pretty sweet perks. On the other hand, the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence is priced at $449.95, making it a much more wallet-friendly choice without any sneaky subscription fees. It covers properties over 3/4 of an acre. It does offer customizable boundaries, and it takes about 1 to 2 hours to set up. If you're after a cost-effective solution without ongoing costs, PetSafe Guardian's your go-to. But if you're craving the premium features and a top-tier GPS accuracy, SpotOn's higher price tag starts to make a lot of sense. All right, let's dive into the actual tech, GPS technology and accuracy. Both collars use GPS to create those invisible boundaries, but they're not quite the same under the hood. Now, the SpotOn GPS dog fence rocks true location technology, blending multiple satellite signals with some clever AI for boosted accuracy. It's even got a forest mode that ramps up precision in tricky spots like dense trees or article. I got a lot of them in my backyard. The 20 virtual fences with 1,500 fence posts per boundary. That's an insane amount of customization. Plus, it's got keep out zones to block off places like your garden and home zones to make sure that your pup doesn't get zapped indoors. Now, meanwhile, the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence uses Accu-Guard technology. It's a mix of GPS satellite data, real-time motion detection, and AI for solid precision. It needs at least 3/4 of an acre to set up a boundary, compared to SpotOn's half-acre minimum. Now, unlike the SpotOn, Guardian sticks to one GPS fence at a time, so there's no quick switching between locations. Unfortunate, but that's the price that you pay for these collars. Now, SpotOn's got the edge when it comes to the extra modes like forest mode, and Guardian keeps it straightforward with decent GPS precision and a fewer bells and whistles. All right, now we're outside here with the PetSafe. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know what comes next. You've seen this dog and pony show. Already set up my boundary. I've got my stakes in the ground. Gonna test it, see how accurate it is by walking it off. Simple as that. That's all we got to do. There's my two stakes right here. About 3 feet, maybe 4 feet past the stakes. Come back in, make sure it goes off. Vibration and the beeping stops, just like that. Now, a little bit off, but you got to realize, you're dealing with an inside home base. Like I said earlier, I got it set up next to the sliding glass and GPS. So there's always going to be a little bit of drift here or there. It's been more accurate in my past videos, which you can see if you go back and check those out. But pretty decent today, especially up underneath the trees like it is. All right, now I'm going to do the same exact thing with the SpotOn. Took me a minute to get it set up. I went ahead and just walked out the perimeter, so I've got an exact location with those two stakes out there. Chickens are fed, the dogs are running around out here, so everything's good to go. All I'm going to do is walk this off for you. I'm right on the stakes here. That's pretty accurate, especially, again, up under the tree cover like it is. That's pretty good. I've always liked the SpotOn. It works every time. All right, so you're ready to set up your fences. Let's break it down. With SpotOn, you've got options. You can draw your fence right in the app, or you can take a stroll around your property with the collar to drop fence posts automatically. It's super intuitive, and tweaking things on the app is a snap. Now, over with the PetSafe Guardian, you're creating fences entirely in the app by tapping to outline your boundaries. Now, editing's a bit clunkier since you've got to dig into a separate settings menu, so it's not quite as smooth as the SpotOn. So SpotOn gives you both app-based and walkable setup, while Guardian sticks to the app-only boundary creation. Now, how about when it comes to training and usability? Well, SpotOn's got your back with the training modules built right into the app, plus a free 30-minute phone consultation with a training expert. That's VIP treatment. PetSafe Guardian keeps it old school with a printed training guide for step-by-step instructions. But there's no app and there's no expert guidance included. Now, SpotOn's bringing more structured resources to the table, while Guardian leans on that manual guide to get you through. So now let's talk about battery life and durability. For SpotOn with a tracking subscription, you're looking at a little over 25 hours of runtime or over 35 hours in extended battery life mode. Now, without the subscription, no tracking, you'll get more than 40 hours on a full charge, which is pretty impressive. PetSafe Guardian, though, definitely takes the crown here with up to 5 days of battery life, depending on how much you're using it. Now, Guardian's got those swappable batteries as well for longer life, while SpotOn offers fast charging but might need a plug-in more often. Which one is the right one for you? Let's wrap this up. Both collars deliver awesome GPS containment, but it all boils down to what you specifically need. Go with SpotOn if you're after the most accurate feature-packed GPS dog fence out there. You will get real-time tracking, multiple fences, and pinpoint GPS accuracy. Perfect if you're willing to splurge for those premium extras. Oh, and don't forget, you can save $75 on SpotOn with the code WAAF. Now, on the flip side, pick PetSafe Guardian if you want a more affordable, no subscription GPS fence that's easy to set up and gets the job done. It's great if you don't need live tracking or escape alerts. If cutting edge tech, tracking, and tons of customization are your jam, then SpotOn's the champ. Or if you're after just a reliable, budget friendly option, then the PetSafe Guardians definitely got you covered. And here's a big bonus. You can save on PetSafe with these exclusive codes. $20 off when you spend $150 or more with WAF20, $30 off when you spend $200 or more with WAF30, or $60 off when you spend $300 or more with WAF60. Just pop those codes in at the checkout and you'll get it. Don't miss out. Check the links in the description for all the details. Be sure to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and drop any questions in the comments. Appreciate everybody watching today, and I will catch you in the next video.